Hello, EduMagicians. Welcome to the EduMagic podcast with your host, Dr. Sam Fessich. Dr. Sam is a professor of education, author of EduMagic, and a pumpkin spice latte fan. This podcast is designed for pre-service teachers. Remember, friends, teaching doesn't begin at graduation, but during that first class at 8 a.m. Let's get this party started.
I'm Casey Bell from the Google Teacher Podcast, a part of the Education Podcast Network, just like the show you're listening to now. Shows on the network are individually owned and opinions expressed may not reflect others. Find other interesting education podcasts at edupodcastnetwork.com.
Hello, EduMagicians, and welcome back to another episode of the EduMagic Podcast. My name is Dr. Sam Fessich, and this episode is brought to you by my student teacher planner. You can find it over on Teachers Pay Teachers. It has everything you need to plan for student teaching with success in mind. It has monthly calendars, daily calendars, schedules. It has places for all your forms and documents, your professional development log. It has spots for contact information, class roster, grading. So anything you need for planning for student teaching, this student teacher planner has it, and you can find it over on the EduMagic Future Teacher Store on Teachers Pay Teachers. So today we're talking all about 5 things you need on your student teacher desk and how to make that desk your own. So you might be in a placement where your student teacher desk could be a table off to the side. Maybe it's a student desk. Maybe it's an actual desk, which is awesome. Whatever kind of space that you have, I have several things that you need to have on your student teacher desk to help you prepare for your day ahead as a student teacher. Before I jump into today's episode, I wanted to shout out Hannah Soriano from Instagram. She shares 5 things that she would add to the list, and you'll hear some of these repeated in today's episode. But Hannah shares have a plant, a water bottle, a snack, iPad or laptop, student art, and a student teacher planner. And I absolutely agree with what Hannah has here. I love how she is prioritizing self-care with, drinking lots of liquids with her water bottle, having some snacks, making sure that if you're bringing any snacks into student teaching, into your student teaching placement, that you make sure you double check with any allergies. So have healthy snacks are going to help fuel you up. I love how she suggested the spot for student artwork. This is a really cool idea. I would love to see whenever I go into student teachers and I observe them, pictures that students have made them, whether that's taped onto their desk. But a really cool thing that you might want to try is get one of those plastic sleeves. I know you have them in your student teacher planner, your 3-ring binder. Get one of those plastic sleeves, put it on the front of your desk, and you can slide in and out student work in and out of that sleeve. So you can have different student artwork pieces, displayed throughout the week or throughout the day. You can even frame out that plastic sleeve with some fun bulletin board frame or bulletin board border you can grab over at the dollar store. You can make it a really cool thing and just showcase student art. It's a lot of fun. So thank you so much, Hannah, for sharing those awesome tips to have on your student teacher desk. I love how she has the plant, kind of make it your own, have a little succulent there, something like that. So some things that I would like to share with you to have on your student teacher desk would be to have bins for organization. So those bins could be things where you put in items or materials that you use a lot, maybe a timer, or you use popsicle sticks, to call out student names. So have like a bin like that, or maybe it's one of those flat bins that you put on your desk for student work, for student papers and assignments that you're checking. So you can have something like that on your student desk, so a spot for organization. You're also going to want to have your student teacher planner. Make sure you grab yours over on the EduMagic Future Teacher Store, but not just have your student teacher planner closed on your desk. You're going to want to have it open and turn to the lesson that you're teaching that day. You're also going to have next to that student teacher planner Post-it notes and a pen. So as you're finishing up your lesson, you can jot down on that Post-it note some quick thoughts, some quick ideas as to what went well, what could you improve, just some ways to change it up a bit next time you teach that, or some things to rethink if you need to reteach something, or if you can move ahead in your lesson. So Post-it notes right next to your lesson plan, really great to jot down those ideas. Also, you're going to want to have a name tag or a nameplate or a name banner, something along that front of the desk that says your name, whether that's Miss, Mr., Mrs., Ms., whatever that is, and your last name. You can create some really cool things over on Canva and make the really cool sign that you can have out there. I just wanted to shout out really quickly on my Teachers Pay Teachers store. I have a freebie that is a name tag. So this name tag is the dimensions that would fit into a plastic name tag holder. So if you have a lanyard, and instead of using that volunteer sticker or your student ID, you can still have those, but you can have a really cool name tag. It's over on my Future Teachers store, and you can customize it. They're freebies, so go ahead and grab that, as a thank you for listening to this episode. So go ahead and grab that so you can have a really cool name tag. You're also going to have on your desk personal items. So that could include like a photo and a nice frame. Like Hannah mentioned, a plant. Those are some really nice things. Maybe something that allows you to connect with the students. For example, maybe a little stuffed animal of your favorite superhero or your favorite show, as long as it's, school appropriate. What else? Let's see. You can have, some really cool stickers or stickers or decals on your water bottle or on your teacher mug. So that could be really neat. Up next, you're going to have a place to display student work. We kind of already talked about that earlier, where you can showcase different pieces of student work on your desk. And it's just really cool that you can collect all those at the end of your placement and have some really cool memories from your student teaching placement. And then last but not least, we're going to have a spot for office supplies. So have a quality stapler. Oh my gosh, friends, a quality stapler saves you so much time. In addition to that, have staples and a stapler puller outer thing. I'm not sure what that's called. Stapler remover. That's what it's called. Have a stapler remover and staples to go alongside with that stapler. Post-it notes. You can never have too many Post-it notes, and lots of different colors. These are great for jotting down reflections, quick notes that you want to jot down. Maybe one day you want to have a Post-it note on every student's desk saying, great to have you here, excited that you're in our class, looking forward to working with you today, or just a compliment or a comment or something that you noticed about them. And you can put those before they come in on their desk, which is kind of special, make them feel good. Have a pencil holder or a bucket that has pens, paper, pens, pencils, and paper clips, highlighters, all that stuff. Keep all that on one spot. Stickers or stamps, depending on the age or grade level that you teach. Although I will say everybody loves a good scented sticker. So grab some stickers from the dollar store. Everybody loves to see that sticker on their page, right? So those are just a few things to have on your student teacher desk and ways to kind of make that space your own. So let's recap some things to have on your student teacher desk and ways to make it your own. Bins for organization, your student teacher planner, not closed, but open, because you're always learning from it. You're going to want to document and reflect upon it. Have a name tag or a nameplate, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to grab the name tag freebie over on the EduMagic Future Teacher store. Personal items like a picture frame or a plant, something to connect with the students. A spot to display student work, and office supplies. All right, friends, I hope that this episode was helpful, and I would love to see all of your student teacher desks over on the gram. So go ahead and tag me at sfessage, and I would love to share pictures of all of your student teacher desks, and we can all see and celebrate you reaching this education major milestone. Best of luck, student teachers. You have the EduMagic within you.
There you have it, EduMagicians. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with your friends. For more EduMagic, check out sfessage.com and follow Dr. Sam on Twitter and Instagram at sfessage. Until next time, you have the EduMagic within you.